Hi, I'm Princess Maya.
I'm Princess Sophia.
And I'm Queen Aria.
And
that's King Joby. And we are the 2012 Junior Orange Bowl Royal Court.
That sounds cool.
My most memorable moment was amazing. It touched my life. It was at the Sports Ability Games. After the games, we had a ceremony to honor the winners. And the princesses and the queens were dancing with all the kids who had special needs. And at one point, a little girl came up to me and she grabbed my hair and she started pulling me. And I went down and she whispered in my ear, "My mom told me I was a princess just like you." And that touched me. And I danced with her the whole time and I'll never forget that.
I think the most meaningful part of my reign was probably having to interact with all the children in the different events and getting to meet everyone from all around the world.
The hockey event was interesting. I had to be on skates and skate across the ice, take pictures, and just to give the players their medals for first and second place. And it was hard not to fall.
At chess, I was so impressed by the young age of the kids and how they came from so many different countries and how they had nothing in common other than the fact that they played chess, but yet they all seemed to be so excited and so happy to be there.
The Citrus Bowl, because that was an amazing event. I loved that event as well because there we were treated like royalty because we had our VIP access to the field and we got to talk to the players that had the highest GPAs and we got to meet with the coaches and talk to them, and I got to have small conversations before giving the athletes their awards.
Basketball was definitely one of my favorite events because I actually play basketball. So I aspire to be just like those players. They were so dedicated and they had so much fun on the court. And after, when we were handing out the awards to the winners, they were cheering, and even if they won second place, they were so overjoyed and they were so amazing, the players. They had me in awe watching them.
At tennis, I met kids from all around the world, and one of the difficult things for me was telling them how to register, and they all spoke different languages from their countries. So it was kind of I felt like I was in an airplane. Use my hands a little bit, you go this way for this way for that, and don't go that way if you've already been there.
It's not just about sports and academics, it's about so much more. They have a whole creative writing competition where it attracts some of the best writers. I've never heard essays written so beautifully.
The Junior Orange Bowl parade was mesmerizing. I felt like I was at the top of the world. We had a little tutorial on how to wave. It was called Scoop and Wave. Scoop and Wave. I had my King Joby next to me. Joby. I remember when we first started on our parade route, how Joby and I were dancing around, and we had our little dance off at the top of our float, and it was just a lot of fun.
Going up to the weeks leading up to the parade, I was a little nervous because, of course, I'm going to have to be in front of thousands of people. The smiles on their faces were just beautiful. The parade made me feel very special, and it was one of the highlights of the year.
I was so nervous the day before the parade. I couldn't fall asleep all night. But when the day came, I remember my mom grabbing my hands and she looked at me and she smiled and she said, "You're gonna do amazing." And when I was going by on the float, it was magical. That's the only word I could think of to describe it. There was people who I've never met who were cheering me on. When you caught a little girl's eyes and she would look up and she had the stare on her face, that just, it meant everything to me.
One of the most thrilling moments about the Queen's Ball was just our introduction as the Junior Orange Bowl queens and princesses, and it was just amazing because all of our families were there and they were all ecstatic for us and they were all cheering us on, and it was just an amazing night.
We were in the process of getting ready for the ball. The only thing I thought was, I want to go. I'm ready, I'm dressed, I got makeup on, I'm good. I just want to go. I just want to go and dance the night away.
I have never been to a ball or a party like that, and I was so nervous. I couldn't believe that there was something in the 3 queens and the 2 princesses' honor. I was mesmerized, and I walked in and it was in the most beautiful location I could possibly imagine. The Biltmore was gorgeous, and the walls, and walking in, and I felt like a princess. There's no other way to describe it.